Hello everyone, I am Shweta Ji from Commerce Department, GSI PU College, Mysore. In last class, we have discussed about definition of partnership firm and its essential features and also the format of fixed and fluctuating capital method. In today's class, let's see how to solve problems based on fixed capital method and fluctuating capital method. Here is your problem. Ramesh and Suresh are partners with capital of rupees 1,50,000 and rupees 1 lakh respectively. They agreed to share profit in the ratio of 3:2. Show how the following transaction will be recorded in the capital accounts of the partners if the capitals are fixed and the capitals are fluctuating. Here in this problem, the books are closed as on 31st March 2018. And here in your problem, they are given also the transactions, additional information. Additional capital contributed on 1st October 2017, 30,000 and 20,000. Interest on capital 5% for each partner, and drawings during the year 3,000 and 2,000. Interest on drawings 250 and also 200. Salary 2,000 for only one partner. Commission 1,000 and 700, share in profit 6,000 and 4,000. Here in this problem, we have to solve this problem under two different methods. One is fixed capital method and the second one is fluctuating capital method. So as you all know, under fixed capital method, partner have two separate account. One is capital account and the second one is current account. Let's start. First, capital account. Date, particular, journal folio, and you should draw two amount column for each partner. Ramesh, and mention the name of the partner in amount column, Ramesh and Suresh. Again, in the credit side, write the date, particular, journal folio, again two amount column, Ramesh, Suresh, credit, debit, and you should write the heading on top of the account, partners capital account. This account is used to record the capital which are initially contributed by the partner, and this transaction recorded as by balance brought down. By balance brought down rupees 1,50,000 and 1 lakh. And you should mention the date also. 1st April 2017. The next, this is the opening balance of capital. It is nothing but the partners initially invested the capital to the firm. It should be write as or recorded as by balance brought down at the credit side, 1,50,000 and 1 lakh. The next is, you should also record the additional capital invested by the partner as by bank account. At credit side, by bank account, 30,000, 20,000. The date of additional capital is 1st October 2017. So after recording the transaction, all the transaction relating to the partner, then make a total first 1,50,000 plus 30,000, 1,80,000, and again you should make a total separately, each partner 1 lakh plus 20,000, 1,20,000. Now there is no information regarding the capital amount withdrawn by the partner. So here this account will be closed down by writing to balance carried down 31st March 2018. Write the same amount, same total amount at the debit side, 1,80,000 and 1,20,000. And write the same total of credit side in the debit side also, because the total of debit must be equal to the total of credit. So this is the partners capital account under fixed capital method. The next we are going to prepare partners current account under fixed capital method. Write the same format for the current account also. Date, particular, journal folio, to amount column, Ramesh, Suresh. Date, journal folio, Ramesh, Suresh. Now write the heading also, partners current account. In the partners current account, first we need to write by interest on capital. Usually interest paid only at the end of the accounting period, that is 31st March 2018. So now interest is calculated on total capital. So we can show with the working note. The total capital here, total capital is nothing but the total of initial capital plus additional capital. So while calculating interest on capital, we should consider both in a capital which is contributed by the partners at first time as well as additional capital. And we need to calculate interest on capital for both the partners separately. First, for Ramesh, initial capital is rupees 1,50,000. The rate of interest in your problem is 5%. So total, so you have to charge 5% on 1,50,000, then you will get 7,500 rupees. The next, you need to charge interest on additional capital also. Additional capital here is rupees 30,000. Here Ramesh invest additional capital on 1st October 2017. So while calculating interest on additional capital, you should consider the number of months from the date of investment to till the end of the accounting period. So that is 1st October 2017 to 31st March 2018. So the number of months here 6 months. From 1/10/2017 to 31st/3/2018. You should consider the October itself also. October, November, December, January, February, March. So till 31st March you need to consider the number of months, that is 6 months. 30,000 into rate of interest into 6 divided by 12, you will get 750 rupees. Then make a total of both the capital interest, that is 7,500 plus 750, then you will get 8,250. So this is the interest on capital for Ramesh, and do the same thing for Suresh also. For Suresh, his initial capital is rupees 1 lakh and charge interest for 1 year 5,000. 1 lakh into 5 divided by 100, so you will get 5,000 rupees, that is interest on initial capital. And next add additional capital 20,000 into 5 divided by 100, again 6 months, 6 divided by 12, then you will get 500 rupees. Now the total of interest on capital of Suresh is 5,500 rupees. Before recording the transaction in the account, we have to show a working note separately for interest on capital. So now record the amount, that is by interest on capital 8,250 for Ramesh and 5,500 for Suresh. The next is, in your problem, the second adjustment is interest drawings. So that should be recorded at the debit side as 2 drawings, 3,000 and 2,000. So here there is here in this problem the date of a particular date is not mentioned in the drawings. So we can leave blank here. The next, interest on drawings to interest on drawings. Usually interest is calculated on, or interest is charged on at the end of the every year, that is 31st March 2018. Now you should write the interest on drawings at debit side of rupees 250 and 200. The next is salary. By salary, so here Ramesh, only the partner, is going to get the salary. So that's why we record salary amount in the column of Ramesh itself. So here Suresh is not going to get any salary from the firm. So we can leave blank in the Suresh column. The next is by commission. $1,700. Next, by profit and loss appropriation account, if any profit arised in the business, then it should be recorded at the credit side of the partner's current account under fixed capital method. So here by P&L appropriation account, 6,000 for Ramesh and 4,000 for Suresh. So after recording all the transactions, then you have to make a total of both the columns at credit side first. So then you will get 17,250 and at the credit side total 10,200. So after recording all the transaction, you should make a total separately. Ramesh column is 17,250 and the Suresh column is 10,200. Now you should deduct the expenses of debit side from the total of income 17,250. So now you have to deduct 3,250 from the 17,250. So it should be written as to balance carried down 14,000 and for Suresh 8,000. This is the closing balance of the partners at the end of the accounting period. So now you should write the same total of credit side at the debit side, 17,250 and 10,200. So this is the partner's current account under fixed capital method. Now we are going to prepare the account under fluctuating capital method. Under this method, as you all know, partners have only one account, that is nothing but a fluctuating capital account. So here also the same format should be followed. Date, particular, journal folio, Ramesh, Suresh, date, so write the heading partners capital account or fluctuating capital account. So here what we are going to do is we should make combination of both the accounts under fixed capital method, capital account and the current account. So here under the capital under the fixed capital method, so we know by balance brought down. So this is nothing but opening balance of capital. First we should record the opening balance of capital as 1,50,000 and 1 lakh. Next we should record by bank account. So this is nothing but additional capital invested by the partner, 30,000 and 20,000. Next by interest on capital account. 8,250, 5,500. Next, by salary 2,000. Next, by commission 1,700. The next, by share in profit. So it is recorded as by P&L account or by profit and loss appropriation account. 6,000, 4,000. Next, to drawings account 3,000, 2,000. Next, to interest on drawings account 250 and 200. So under the fluctuating capital method, so you should record all the transaction relating to the partner, including his capital and his additional capital and other transaction like interest on capital, by salary, commission, if any profit or losses arises in the business. And the next is drawings of the partner, interest on drawings. So all the transactions should be recorded in one account called fluctuating capital account. So now to make a total of credit side first. So you will get 19,250, 1,97,250, and in credit side 1,30,200. So now deduct the expenses from the total of credit side. So then you will get, it should be written as to balance carried down. This is nothing but balancing figure 1,94,000, 1,28,000. So now you should write the total same as in the credit side, 1,97,250 and 1,30,200. So this is the partner's capital account under fluctuating capital method. I hope you understand this concept. Thank you.